Hi, this is Christy at the West Regional Branch of the Mobile Public Library, and we're bringing you more of our series called Share Your Story Military Memories. Our special guest today is Kenneth Luker, so welcome. We are glad to have you here today.
I'm glad to be here.
And Mr. Luker, we wanted to just find out a little bit about your military experience, maybe when you enlisted and why you enlisted, and we'll kind of just start there.
Okay. Well, I enlisted in the Army in 1979, September the 17th. And I originally enlisted to kind of get away, you know, but things changed once I got in there. So it was, I guess, some of what the military had to offer, I didn't know at the time, but I just had that intention of kind of getting away from home. But I intended, one of my buddies wanted me to go in with him on a buddy plan, but I didn't. I kind of waited. And looking over it, I wished I could have went in with him because he passed a few years ago, you know. And so that was pretty much it. But once I got in, it wasn't hard for me to be disciplined, but you know, waking up, that was very hard. When you used to maybe getting up at 8, 9 o'clock, they have their way of kind of getting you up, and some of it was maybe getting up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and you start training and, you know, being fit. And I think it's fitness was a big part of what I saw with that, and also teamwork. It was teamwork, and I met a lot of different people from all walks of life, all different nationalities, and I had some very great experience with that, being around people and communications and with people and some of your peers, leadership. I had the opportunity to study a lot of leadership courses, and which helped me, you know, with civilian life, to be able to plan, be flexible, also with and the communications, you know, with overall. But I had one experience, you know, through my 26-year career, and I did 2 tours in Germany. And so my last tour in Germany was very challenging, that I had to a lot of problem solving. And once I got into country, I seen that, you know, I walked into a situation that required a lot of problem solving, and it required a lot of patience. And so with some of my training, it helped me to overcome that and to get my I was a nuclear biological chemical. And so I dealt with a lot of equipment that was personal to the other people in my company. And so I had to be ready, and they had to be ready. And so once I got to that particular company was at a failing grade. And so I was under a lot of pressure pretty much to get that up to a C grade or whatever when you come into when you buy that a F or a D or something. And so it was very challenging, and I had a friend that gave me some very valuable advice from Detroit, Michigan, and he kind of informed me. He said, well, kind of what I did, well, I took a little bit at a time. You know, each day, you know, I did a little bit, and I kind of followed that, and I did it day by day, a little by little, and it took me maybe 2 months, but that was a lot of pressure because I had inspections.
Sure.
And so they wanted this equipment up, you know, and so that was a lot of pressure. So,
Wow.
but that problem solving, you know, it really helped me, and I got that my particular company up to about a 95%.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And so, you know, with that, I received a lot of accommodations, medals, a lot of time off,
Yeah.
which I got a chance
Good for
to
you.
tour Europe,
Right.
you know, Amsterdam, near Berlin,
Right.
Munich, and so it was kind of, you know, really smooth sailing from 1983. Well, that period of 83, about 84 to 85, it was kind of smooth sailing for me. And throughout the rest of my career, I had those 2 tours in Germany, and my last tour overseas was the Gulf War, which was very, at the end, kind of very scary, you know, going into Kuwait.
Yeah.
With the liberation of Kuwait. Seen a couple of things that I don't want to, you know, just say, you know, but it was very challenging to get through that, and you see all the destruction and all wells burning, and you know, you had some of your peers that, you know, kind of isolate themselves and say, well, you know, I kind of give up, you know, and, you know, they kind of just isolate, but, you know, through it all, I was able to get through that tour. But the most part, you know, I think for the leadership that, you know, I was able to training to receive in the military, that it really helped me.
Yeah.
You know, it really helped me, and of course my civilian, you know, coming out, you know, which I retired in 2005.
Okay.
So
Okay.
with that, you know, you know, all my military experience, you know, it really helped in civilian life.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what would you say to a young person who was considering enlisting these days? What advice would you give them?
I would advise, you know, my advice would be to look at whatever branch they're going into, look at what they have to offer, and pursue that. You know, you have a great opportunity to come in, to receive a college education, free, and you know, our motto was in the Army when I went in was be all you can be.
Right. Right.
And you know, that kind of stuck with me, and I looked at that, and it is a great motto, because you can be who you want to be, and if you pursue it. And if a young person, my advice is to go in with that dream and aspiration that you have, and don't let anybody try to deter you from that.
Right. Okay. Well, I think that's all the questions we have. Is there anything else you would like to share?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, great. Well, we do thank you for your service, and thank you for
Okay.
your time today.
All right, you're welcome.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, and have a great day.